All right, let's go ahead and get started. This is a quick tutorial on how to create a thumbnail in Final Cut Pro. You go to your file, create your event. Obviously, I need to save the event. It's obviously a thumbnail, whatever file. Again, I'm assuming you already know how to work Final Cut Pro. All I'm doing is creating a thumbnail. All right, I'm naming this one because I'm pretty much doing what I just did recently. So that's why the clips have already been uploaded. This is one I know where I want it at. I don't even, this is fact how I create all my thumbnails. I don't even take pictures. I just go ahead and just know to turn the camera because I'm eventually create a thumbnail later. As you can see, I need to go ahead and search exactly what I'm looking for. I knew in the back of my mind that, okay, I'll make sure this is what I'm going to get right here. Kind of play with it a little bit right here. All right. Then you're going to just blade so you can have smaller part to work with because I don't need this whole clip. So I'm going to start it right here, and I know the what I want to save is between this area right here. So to go ahead and select these two parts right here, remove them. All right, so now you have something to work with. Go ahead and stretch it out. Stretch it out as far as you can. You know what I mean? So you know exactly what you're looking for. Again, this is what I want right here, actually. Again, you just want one frame. So whatever you're looking for need to be in that one frame. As you can see over there, you know, the I kind of scroll back and forth, but I kind of know what I want. So, you know, this is what I want. So, okay. I think this is pretty good. Just go ahead and just, leave it right here. Again, one frame. That's the one right there. All right. So this is exactly what I want. Now I just want to do is kind of cut the other parts off. So go to my blade and just pretty much chop it off. Okay. Now just move it out the way. All right, that's my one frame. I already got the shot that I want, and now I need to put a title on it. So let's go up to the titles portion. I just go ahead and put search for custom because I always do most of my thumbnail in custom. So go ahead and just drag it on down here. Obviously, if you already know how to use the command Apple, I mean the commands, you go ahead and use command, but I use just the menu and everything. As you can see, I need to go ahead and type in the title that I want in there. So let's see what we have here. We're going to type Friendship Heights. Uh, and then this is in Washington, D.C. Put a couple spaces so I can make sure to put Friendship Heights on the top and Washington, D.C. on the bottom. It kind of looks okay. I need to drag it up a little bit here so I can kind of center it. Now, I obviously going to use the type of font that I normally use. I always go to either the 2D or 3D. As you can see, all the different options here. You know, that's 3D, but I don't really don't use it not for my thumbnail. Um, I tend to use pretty much the same thing. 2D, you can see there's one how fantasy looks. See, just different options. Plenty of options, but I keep it simple. I keep everything the same, and I'm just gonna go up here, back up to the top, and use block, which is what I use on most of my thumbnails. I'm gonna change it up in the future a little bit, but right now, this is what I'm used to. Okay, I need to center, but you can't really see it here well, so you need to open up the screen a little bit better because right now you can't really see where it's at and how it's going to look once it's, you know, in the load into YouTube. All right, you can see right here. Okay, I want to center it, but I wanted it a little bigger than that. I'm just kind of going to center it a little bit here. I think the spacing is pretty good, but I want it bigger. So let's just go ahead and change the size up a little bit. Just kind of make it bigger. You can't really see it here, so you have to kind of go back and forth. That's the way I do it. It's obviously a real expert probably can do it simpler, but this is good. I mean, this is actually good for the first time. But then again, I already done it earlier, so I already kind of know where I want it, you know. But this is kind of where yeah, I could have made it a little, could make it a little bigger, but this is actually pretty good right here. All right, I think I'm satisfied with that. So let's get to the yeah, let's get to the next portion there. Okay. All right. Obviously, we got the clip. Now, I think you can leave this portion on, but I always just cut it off to make it simpler. the part of the extra title, that extras just overhanging the one frame. Just cut the, use the blade, cut it off. All right, and there you have it. You get to go. So now it's time to share it. I always create JPEG. I mean, yeah, it's never much bigger than that. I always just use a JPEG, but you can use a PNG or whatever, But I always use JPEG. I'm satisfied with that. That's the way it looks. It's going to look exactly the way I want it to look right there. And that looks good right there. So let's go ahead and just save it. All right. For easy to find easily when I get ready to upload it, I'm going to go ahead and just name it Friendship Heights Thumbnail, something like that. Okay, I think that's good enough. I used two because I already did two more here just to practice this thing. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, all right, no, don't forget, you got to wait for it. I'm sorry. Share success. Go ahead and you see it right here. Let's open it up and see what it looks like. Um, there you go. Exactly the way I want it. Perfect. This is the way it's going to look on YouTube. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching.